Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to look at a perimeter. Now, we've done perimeter previously, so today is going to be like a little recap on what we've already learned. So what actually is perimeter? Perimeter is when you measure all the way around the edge of a shape. So we go all the way around the outside. So if you remember, when you were super little in foundation phase, we used to have the B-bots and you used to program him sometimes to walk around the shape. So that would be finding the perimeter. Okay, so how do we actually do it? It's really simple. That's all you've got to do is add all the sides together. Or you could add two sides and then double it. So you could do 7. Now, the opposite side here is missing, but it's exactly the same as the opposite one, so it's got to be 7. The same with the 18. It's missing here, but it's got to be 18 because it's exactly the same length as the opposite. Okay, so you'd add 7 and 7 together and 18 and 18 together, and then the two answers. And you've got the method here if you need to pause the video. So going to put it on slideshow a second because I don't want you to see the answers yet. So let's try this one. Okay, so you've got 22 centimetres and 5 centimetres. Now remember I said this side has to be exactly the same as that. So if it's missing, don't panic because it's just opposite. So we'd have 22, add 22, which is 44. And then we'd have 5 and 5, which is 10. So 44 and 10 is 54. Then we'd have 32 and 15. Now we know 15 is definitely going to be on this side too. We know 32 down the bottom. So 15 and 15 is 30. 32 and 32 is 64. So 64 and 30 is 94. There you go. We have 71 and then you do add 71. Then you do 53, add 53. Getting bigger now, 104 and 82. So they're simple. It's still following the same method regardless if they're higher or lower numbers. Now, on the sheet I've given you today, you have rectilinear shapes. That's these ones. So they have straight sides and they have right angles. So it looks really like two rectangles have been stuck together. And this is just the same. So if there is a missing space, we can find out what they actually are. So I can see if I made my line a little bit longer and I made this into a rectangle here, I'd have 6, add 3. So 6 add 3 is 9. So I know this side here would be 9 centimetres. And then I've got 15 is my longest line, but it cuts at 8. So 15 take away 8 is 7. So this side here would be 7. So I'd have 7, add 9, add 15, add 6, and 8, add 3. A nice long addition sum for you. And then similar to down the bottom. So we've got 5 centimetres for this big long part here. And we know that it does match up because 3 and 2, look, there. If we made that line longer, that makes 5. So it has to be 5. So 5, add 2, add 2, add 3, add 3. And then if I hide that, we've got 5 centimetres there as well. Okay, just add them up. Nice and simply, adding all the sides together. And I look forward to seeing what you get done, guys.